Hey guys, I just want to quickly go over the priorities pyramid. I've told a few of you I'm going to do this. The last time I actually talked about the priorities pyramid, I think there's a video on YouTube which was maybe, I'm taking a wild guess here, it could have been about 6-7 years ago. So it's something that I just still do regularly though, okay? It just gives you a really good snapshot of where you're at the moment and where you want to be. And it can be revealing, even though it probably seems really obvious when I show you, but it's just all about bringing awareness forward, bringing what is consciously happening in your life right now forward, okay? So we're not just living like a zombie and walking around unconsciously thinking that we're going to get these amazing health results when possibly this is our pyramid currently at the moment. So I'll quickly just take you over the pyramids. These are just something that I've quickly drawn up now. Everyone's are slightly different. As I said, it requires you to be very honest with yourself about where you're at the moment. There's no right or wrong. Everyone's different. However, the healthy pyramid often will be reasonably similar for a lot of us, and that's just because we all want to be healthy, we all want to be happy, we all want to be giving the important people in our lives enough quality time, because that fills our cup. Basically, we want to be ensuring we live a fairly full life, right? So let's take this one for example to start with. Just excuse that light coming through the window. So say this person here, they really want to clean up their act, they want to get healthier, they want to lose weight, but then we do this pyramid, this priority pyramid. So obviously down the bottom is this is what gets most of their time and most of their thoughts. This is their priority, okay? So this person, they go out drinking, they go out for dinner, they think about that most days, that basically everything else in their life will be dropped in order to have these social times, okay? So it's very important to them. They obviously get a lot out of it. It's probably a deeper value with possibly a different heading than social times, but this is where they're at, okay? Next, work and money is their second priority. And probably to live this life, they do need the money. So they're probably feeling pretty crappy after a big weekend out socialising. Then they get back to work on Monday and they're working for the money to go and do it again that Thursday. So that kind of becomes a little bit of a cycle. And I think a lot of us have been there in our younger days as well. And then relationships, now I've just used that as a heading for your close family members, your close friends, and your close work colleagues, okay? So relationships here, this person still tries to see close friends, close family. I'd say there's a bit of that going on in here as well, but that's where that sits, okay, priority-wise. Health is number 4. So for that person, they come to us and they say, I really want to lose weight, it's going to mean a lot to me, etc. But if we got a wee snapshot of this during a coaching session, then they're going to be able to see quite clearly, well, what would this person get in their lives at the moment? What would the result at the end of a few weeks of this be? They'd probably have a lot of great memories, or possibly not. They'd have up and down bank accounts, I can imagine. Probably a few days at work where they didn't feel too flash. Relationships, can't really say how that would go, but health is number 4. So I mean, I would assume that they probably don't take that too seriously, and they're basically dropping that for everything else. So we could do that, then they'd go, oh, I see, that's actually how it's going for me, that is what's happening on a daily, weekly basis. This is how I actually need it to look. I need my health to come first, because if I don't lose weight, if I don't get my act together, then I'm going to be in trouble, okay? So they need their health to come first. That means getting up early. I'm just giving you random examples here. Getting up early, going to the gym every morning before their working day starts, every Sunday. They are shopping, going grocery shopping for the week, for their fruit and vegetables. They say no to many more social occasions because they actually would prefer to go and walk the bridle path with some friends. So this person here, they are going to get a very different result in their life, okay? Next, relationships, and this is an important one for a lot of us. We all, when we're on our deathbed, want to say that we have spent enough quality time with those that really mean a lot to us, okay? So relationships is next. That's really important to them as well. Fulfilling relationships, work, passion. So they go to work, they love work. It also fills their soul because they're doing what they really love as well. And often finances will just sort of slip in there because their life is very much in a healthy alignment. They are probably not going and having big binges on money. Possibly a lot of assumptions here, guys, because I'm making people up. Because they are living a much healthier, happier life. Okay, this person up here is one we see a fair bit. So work comes first over everything, and then family comes first. Health comes third, which is still pretty good, really. That might be that they come and see their trainer twice a week, and some weeks that could be all the exercise they do, but generally they enjoy healthy food. They do prioritise that. But it's still not, it can't quite be down here yet for them, okay? And this is the reality for a lot of people, okay? So this is fine, and this happens. This is probably a little bit of me at the moment. However, I'm still managing to get in at least 3 sessions a week minimum. But currently, and you've got to look at your priorities a little bit like a seesaw, your top 2, because they will interchange a bit. So currently for me, work is a big priority. So that kind of fluctuates between kids depending on their needs. They always come first, but depending on their needs and work needs. But it's not going to remain that way for me because I wouldn't be able to sustain, I couldn't sustain that. So this is my perfect balance here, is making sure that there's not a lot I do for myself, but living a healthy life is something I do for myself, and that has that amazing ripple effect on every other thing, including you guys, because I'm energetic, I'm feeling great. So that's work and relationships. They'll interchange constantly depending on our boys' demands, okay? So basically, I hope that makes sense. That's a wee screenshot, and you can go and do that as well. It just requires you to be honest with yourself and say, well, hold on a sec, what is my top priority? What is my top 2 priorities? And if you're banging your head against the wall because you're not getting the result you think you should be getting, then you can take a good look at that and go, well, actually, that's not going to provide that result, okay? Health needs to be within one of these 2, one of these 3 at the least. Sorry, camera. One of these 3 at the least, okay? Any questions, guys, let me know. See you later.